You've heard the music, and you know what time it is. I'm back, still with mouth ulcers, but improving. At least a little bit. Hi, everybody. I am your host, Captain Boring. Thank you so much for being with me. 10-minute sports report. I really didn't feel like coming on and giving you a 10-minute sports report, mostly just because of laziness. Nothing else. I got time today. I need to do it. I need to pull myself together. I have not. So here we are. So pull myself together before I jump on, play video games. Little quick 10-minute sports report. Not, just going through the motions at this point. NBA season in full swing, NHL season in full swing. We have a record-setting contract in baseball. Comment down below. What would you do with $700 million? Let's start right there. All right, so here's the deal. Shohei Ohtani, who is the pitcher/hitter that I covered back in the summertime on the 10-minute sports report, he was a free agent. He signed an historic deal with the Los Angeles Dodgers. 10 years, $700 million. Now, he can't pitch until 2025 because he had Tommy Johns. He might be able to come back and hit next season if he has Bryce Harper-like healing abilities. If not, then the Dodgers aren't getting him until 2025 regardless. He's had 2 Tommy John surgeries, so how good of a pitcher he will be, no one really knows. So they're paying a lot of money potentially just for a hitter. However, the deal, if you uncover the weeds, just came out last night. It's a 10-year, $700 million contract. Here's the deal. Shohei Ohtani is only getting paid $2 million a year for 10 years. He is only getting $20 million of the $700 million over the next 10 years. Then, between 2034 and 2043, so the following 9 years, he is getting the remaining, after he is no longer on the team, probably, he is getting the remaining $680 million. So let's just divide that out. Over the next 9 years, from 2034 to 2043, he is getting $75.5 million a year. That is insane. Wow. That shocked everyone that he's playing on a $2 million contract, basically a 10-year, $20 million contract, but he's getting $75 million a year after that. So that's very, very interesting. All right. So again, comment down below. What would you do with $700 million? Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Go follow us on Instagram. Blah, 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 blah. All righty. Let's recap some NFL Week 13. Week 14 as it were. So it started on Thursday night. New England Patriots, I think I went over that. Pittsburgh Steelers, I did go over that. It's ringing a bell. So on Sunday, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons played. Tampa Bay Buccaneers finished the game with a win, 29-25. The Detroit Lions lost to the Chicago Bears, 28-13. The Indianapolis Colts lost to the Cincinnati Bengals and Jake Browning, 34-14. The Cleveland Browns, with a 38-year-old Joe Flacco, who hasn't played in like 2 years, beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, 31-27. New Orleans Saints beat the Carolina Panthers to make them 1-12, 1-13 now. 28-6. The Jets beat the Texans 30-6. The Ravens beat the Rams in overtime 37-31 on a walk-off 75-yard punt return. In the lowest scoring game since 2007, the Minnesota Vikings beat the Las Vegas Raiders 3-0. Later that day, the Las Vegas Golden Knights hockey team scored more points than their football team did. The San Francisco 49ers are hot right now. They beat the Seattle Seahawks 28-16. In one of the most controversial games, the Buffalo Bills beat the Kansas City Chiefs 20-17. Kadarius Toney was offsides. He was doing it all game. Chiefs fan, don't at me. Patrick Mahomes, get over it. The Denver Broncos beat the LA Chargers 24-7. And the Philadelphia Eagles, the last 2 weeks, have just gotten waxed in 2 back-to-back games. Most recently against the Dallas Cowboys, 33-13, and it wasn't even that close. And then last night, the Tennessee Titans come back from 14 points down with 3 minutes to go to beat the Miami Dolphins 28-27. And the New York Giants, led by not Danny DeVito. Wow, I don't even know his name. It is something DeVito, though. A New York kid himself, went to Syracuse. Tommy DeVito is his name, led a game-winning field goal drive to beat the Green Bay Packers 24-22. Sorry, everything got sand. So let's check out these standings. By the way, in the Chargers game, Justin Herbert broke his forefinger, his right index finger. That's on his throwing hand. So he is going to have season-ending surgery. So the Chargers, who are really out of the playoff hunt, and let's get into that. So in the playoff hunt, here let me click on the playoff. So right now, the 1 seed in the AFC, which is where the Chargers are the Ravens, the Dolphins. That's 1, 2. The Chiefs are 3. The Jaguars 5. The Jaguars 4. Browns are 5. So the Ravens would get the bye currently. 6 would be the Steelers. 7 would be the Colts. That would be your 7. However, Pittsburgh 7-6, Colts are 7-6, Texans, who are 8, are 7-6, Broncos, who are 9, are 7-6, the Cincinnati Bengals, who are 10, are 7-6, the Buffalo Bills, who are 11, are 7-6, and then you have the Chargers 5-8, the Raiders 5-8, the Jets 5-8, the Titans 5-8, and the New England Patriots have been eliminated from the playoffs at 3-10. So 1 month to go in the season, and things are going to get very exciting. In the NFC right now, the San Francisco 49ers are currently the 1 seed with back-to-back losses of the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Niners are all 10-3. However, the Niners have a tiebreak over Dallas on head-to-head matchup and over Philadelphia on head-to-head matchup. The 49ers have also clinched a playoff berth where they will be seeded depending on how they finish the season. Dallas Cowboys are 10-3, wins tiebreak over Philadelphia based on winning percentage in division games. As of right now, if Philadelphia wins out, they win the division, so keep that in mind. At 9-4, the 3 seed are the Detroit Lions. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers then are 6-7. That division, everyone's 6-7. Then the Eagles are the 5 seed at 10-3. The Vikings are 7-6, and the Packers are 6-7. That would be your 7. By the way, the Eagles and the Eagles would play Tampa Bay, who we get a home game at 7-6, and Baker Mayfield. Excellent. Then here we go. All right. So just like 7-6 in the AFC, here's all the teams except the numbers are flip-flop. So at 6-7, the Packers are the 7 seed at 6-7. 8 at 6-7 on the Rams. 9 at 6-7 are the Seahawks. 10 at 6-7 are the Falcons. 11 at 6-7 are the New Orleans Saints. That entire division, the NFC South, which is the Buccaneers, the Falcons, the Saints, and then the Panthers are 1-12. They've been eliminated for the playoffs. They're all 6-7 and in the playoff hunt. And the winner of that will host a playoff game. The Giants are 5-8. The Bears are 5-8. The Commanders are 4-9, and the Cardinals are 3-10. So things are going to be very exciting down the stretch. Stay tuned right here. I will bring everyone an update. So let's jump over to some NBA schedule here. I left you last on Friday, the 8th, That night, the Atlanta Hawks went to the Philadelphia 76ers and got beaten 125-114. Joel Embiid had 38 points. Cleveland went to Miami and won 111-99. Cleveland starting an uptick here. Denver hosted Houston at home and lost 114-106. Sunday was the in-season tournament championship. The Los Angeles Lakers won that 123-109. Anthony Davis had 41 points and 20 rebounds. Last night, Monday, the Washington Wizards visited Philadelphia once again, and it was the same result, 146-101. Joel Embiid had 34 points. Denver visited Atlanta and won 129-102. Jamal Murray had 29 points. The Cleveland Cavaliers finished the Toronto Magic, Orlando Magic, not Toronto Magic, Orlando, and lost 104-94. Orlando is one of the best young teams in the Eastern Conference. Speaking of the Eastern Conference and standings, currently the Boston Celtics have a 1-game lead over the Orlando Magic and the Milwaukee Bucks. The 76ers are in the 4th seed, only 1.5 games back of first and only a half game out of second. Currently, the Philadelphia 76ers are on a 3-game winning streak. They're 6-4 in their last 10. The Cleveland Cavaliers finally are out of the 8th seed. They've lost one. I must have missed them somewhere along the way. Oh, no, I did hit them. They're 6-4 in their last 10 and lost their last game. They're 4 games out of first, 3 games out of second, etc., etc. In the West, the Denver Nuggets are 5-5 in their last 10 and are 3 games out of first over the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are 2 games ahead of second, 3 games ahead of third and fourth, the Dallas Mavericks and the Denver Nuggets both are tied. The absolute worst team right now, there are 2. The San Antonio Spurs have lost 17 straight games and are 3-19, last in the Western Conference. And then, if you thought that was bad, it's worse. The Detroit Pistons have lost 20 straight games, are 2-21. They started the season 2-1, have lost exactly 20 straight games, and are dead last in the Eastern Conference. So, the hottest team right now in basketball win record wise are the Indiana Pacers, who have won 4 straight, and the Los Angeles Clippers, who have also won 4 straight. All right, let's check in on a little bit of hockey. So on Friday, let's see what transpired Friday. The Vegas Golden Knights traveled to the Dallas Stars and won 6-1, just improving their best over. I'm sorry, that was Saturday. Friday, nothing happened. So this is Saturday, improving their best overall record in the NHL. The Philadelphia Flyers visited Colorado and won 5-2. Colorado's up and down season continues. Tampa Bay Lightning went to the Seattle Kraken and won 4-3 in overtime. On Sunday, San Jose visited Vegas and lost 5-4 in a shootout. Minnesota visited Seattle and won 3-0. Winnipeg visited Anaheim and won 4-2. Last night, Monday, Calgary visited Colorado and lost 6-5 in a high-scoring game, and that is it on there. I should start calling these like the 15-minute sports report, just to be at the most accurate I can. Colorado Avalanche still are atop the Western Conference Central with 36 points. They are 17-9-2. They are 5-3-2 in their last 10 games. In the Pacific, at 19-5-5 with 43 overall points are the Vegas Golden Knights. They are 6-1-3 in their last 10 games. Sitting at 6 or at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 6 and 7. At 6 are the Kraken at 8, 14 and 7, 23 points. The Ducks are 10, 17 and 0 with 20 points. The Kraken are on an 8-game losing streak. The Ducks are on a 3-game losing streak. By the way, the 43 points that the Vegas Golden Knights have are the best in NHL. Why are you being weird? Okay. Sorry, dog's being weird. They are 19-5-5. However, the New York Rangers have a better overall record at 19-6-1. So 29 games played. Yeah, okay. At 19-6-1. So the Rangers technically the Knights have played more games, but the Rangers technically have a better overall record. And that'll do it for this rendition of the 10-Minute Sports Report. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to comment down below. What would you do with $700 million? Also, throw on an SZN for the Christmas season after that. Until next time, wash your hands, you filthy animals. God loves you. I play God bless you. Peace out.